How is everyone feeling this fine afternoon? Comment below and let me know. And for those of you who don't know, this channel is called No Trash Tolerated because we don't tolerate no trash. If you aren't coming with bars, a message, or some form of quality artistry, I don't want to hear it. And if I do hear it, I'm probably going to talk some trash. Now, time being the most valuable of currencies, let's get right into it. Fire in the Booth, Akala, Part 4. It's 18 minutes long. Just saying, it's going to be a long one. Let's go.
My next show.
I know you gonna dig this.
Oh yeah, perfect.
You ready, cuz?
Always, bro. Always, always.
You know what time it is when you hear this, right?
Let's get ready to rumble.
I'm ready to rumble, baby.
Yo.
18 minutes. 18:40.
10-year anniversary. Akala.
Of that first Fire in the Booth.
Turn up, turn up.
Uncle Akala, the flow father. You already know that I'm smarter than half of the darker the shit get harder. I spit yet fools when I act like they can't get a quick death. How many careers have been ended in a time that I've only ascended? Just telling things how they are now. Why would the truth be offensive? I was independent when everybody signed. Still independent, respect my grind. Own my own masters, know what that mean? Understand back catalogue, are you green? Seen means that my kids have a pension. I ain't got kids, just thought I would mention. See my intention, mangle a mention. Murder a syllable and strangle a sentence. Stand to attention. All of your henchmen still couldn't bench him, cause he's too heavyweight brethren. Like old school jungle selection, come through humble a veteran. 10 years since the first album, 10 years no daytime radio, 10 years still touring, that's real supporters. We all know why they don't play me though. I'm that rapper, rap about matters that actually matter. Challenge and power, what? Every single tour is 10% more now. Why do you think that happens? Content matters, albums matter, songs they matter, lyrics they matter, integrity matters, flows it matter. It's worth the skip, but we deal with the matter, no industry hype. Just
Keep it real, man. I'm over the booty raps, bro. I'm over the booty raps. This is the kind of stuff I like. I want content. I want to learn something in listening to somebody. You know what I mean? Here we go.
Right, what I like is the Steve Biko with the mic. This Iron Mike, wouldn't like, cause the fight is a roll of the dice, like rolling on knives. Organs openly sliced, cold. I told you the price, cold and ice. Nah, colder than life. Living in a war zone, hold my advice. Take shortcuts, get cut short. Long road, hard road, but more sure. World tour that I'm doing at the end of the year should make all this clear. Some only get visibility. Some silly fool called me a failure. I smiled to myself. These times I was on the plane to Australia. Sold out shows on the other side of the globe, but fools only know what's in front of their nose. So they stun, pose, but they can't sell shows cause their music is poo and they got no flow. I know, you might be astonished. Dog shit cannot be polished. No matter how you push it on the public, son, you cannot make them love it, son. You know how many rappers could pack out a venue in Addis Ababa. Guess what? It was the only one Bob Marley ever did play in Africa. You write raps, I write history on the page, and quite literally an elder statesman to my own generation. An inspiration cause the flows that I came with is a solo play by Miles Davis. Ooh, don't know he's the greatest. So if Charlie tells anybody else,
Man, if you've never listened to Miles Davis, you have to. I mean, you have to. Just go and do it. Period.
their fire in the booth is the best there's been. Is he high? Does he lie? Nah, he knows that I'm in my own league. I'm judged totally separate. If we're actually going on the evidence, you wanna be a fool, do you know what the level is? You wanna be a pro, can you roll with the cleverest? Genius, I know it. Kinda like a roadside tug, get a poet. Kinda like a warrior, kinda like a scholar. But I could be an arse, so don't make me show it. I know certain kind of supporters don't like when I get this most.
You're saying don't test me, man. You saying I'm sweet, but don't test me.
You think that I care? All that show, you don't really know me. See, I'm an arrogant fuck on the mic. I am not humble, I'm only nice in real life. Who wants an MC that does not think that the shit? That defeats the whole point. Combat sport, this rap stuff. That's why man gets slapped when they act up. They cannot catch us, they will get backed up. You can feel the energy coming through the chakras. No aggression, the hood's not listening. Cause aggression is what they're living in. So I keep spitting it. Every day I'm spinning them. Call me Akala. There is no synonym. Nobody's similar. Not the same. I rap about life, they rap about chains. Yeah, we all get dough and we all drive mercs. All do festivals, all get work. We don't all lecture at Oxford with a hoodie on, cause I got no response for their nonsense. Don't all do education in war zones.
Oh man, bro, how many of you guys are going to Oxford to lecture? How many? Like 1? 2? I know Black Thought was over there too, but like, I mean, who's doing? I'll let the man speak for himself. I'll let the man speak for himself.
Don't all lecture at Oxford with a hoodie on, cause I got no response for their nonsense. Don't all do education in war zones. Man, I shook to go Peckham. Despite all the big talk, they were not walking after the place.
I totally missed that. What was that?
All get work. We don't all lecture at Oxford with a hoodie on, cause I got no response for their nonsense. Don't all do education in war zones. Man, I shook to go Peckham. Despite all the big talk, they were not walking after the places.
You guys let me know what he's saying. I'm not exactly sure what he said there.
Stepping, catch me in anyone's hood on my own. Kids act like they seen a ghost. I'm like, little bro, I'm 32 years old. You think I care about a postcode? I'm not invincible. I can get removed from the physical, but if I get murked, probably be political. Cause the things that come out of my mouth is a madness. I am a rebellious bastard with no respect for authority. So I don't suggest that you follow me. It's true, this could all end horribly, but I still be the anomaly and entrepreneur. I don't say it cause it sounds cool. It's actually true. Ain't got a diamond chain, I admit it, but I do got an office with employees in it. Do take youngsters all around the globe, get them paid for the brain and the lyrics while media wanna still pay us like we are just nothing but crooks. Along comes one so cool, it can make it cool to rap about books. And you can think that's sneaky and stupid, but all that show that you're clueless. Cause the global revenue for books every year is like 10 times more than music. Now I've sold how many books and self-published, how does that look? For those that only respect checks, swear the accountant ain't cooking the books, son. And I don't even think that capitalism should decide how you rate a rap on a rhythm. That is the age we're living in, isn't it? It's all about materialism, more important than any paper debt.
Man, do what seems right inside, not what's gonna make you the most money, period. Integrity is key. Let's go.
Do you check for the youth them? Let's see. Any one of them little tugs right there? It could have been me. It could have been me.
Yeah.
It could have been me. 15, I was in chimes and trends. Coliseum way back then, surrounded by big men and the clap of a skeng. You know what's being smoked in green, but everybody pretends. These time I kick ball for the hammers. Weed in the girls, put a spanner in the matters. Fact of the matter is, lost my discipline. Late night brethren's whip with a stick in it. He took it from under his dad's mattress. I never grew up with dad. Who's better off? Complicated, I'm undercompensating. Everybody talks road, I let them fake it. My oldest was organized crime. They lick banks, so I ain't gas when you.
Damn, bro. Damn. Bro, I got like 14 more minutes of this. Oh, let's go.
Say you bad grams, bad man what's that? Madman stop that. They manufacture gas, we just pop that. They import, export, we just shot that. Hustle ain't saying I not that. I'm just saying we should see it's deliberate. And by now we should all be sick of it. I'm working on ways to get rid of it. Mass incarceration ridiculous. So I go jail and I chat to the man them. Fire in the booth, part one, what I rap them. Explaining the system and how all trap then. Action more than rap then. All my fire in the booths. They have been studied as texts by countless PhDs round the globe. My youth now have some respect. And they still bang on the block from Brixton to Brooklyn, Palestine to West Papua. But despite all the personal comfort, I still feel sick when I think of the massacres. The world is fucked. There's enough to go round, but will you rule back? There goes preaching again. Akala, stick to the script, just stun. Tell him what you will.
He's like, there the man goes preaching again. Stick to the script, just stunt. All right, hang on, man. Damn, bro. You guys were right. You guys said Fire in the Booth 4 was the one. I'm expecting more of the same that I'm seeing so far. Let's go, man. Let's go.
Back. There goes preaching again. Akala, stick to the script, just stun. Tell him about your whip, brand new something and sit. How many girls wanna? Welcome. Come on, let's be honest. I was not ugly before this shit. So you can imagine, but the brain power you cannot fathom. I mean it truly from the bottom of my heart, though. Please jump on the bandwagon, I've made it. Cool to be conscious again, say thanks, cause I know that you got more sense. I know that you know yourself when you were sat down with your grind and the friends. That's our culture, respect for the elders. If it's not coke, let me call you a coke kid, no biggie. When I rant with a car, I'm so silly. I'm like my grand's name, so Millie. 10 years first album, 10 years no daytime play. But in October we're selling out cocoa. Come along, learn about a show on the stage. No hype man, no cup in the mic. Musicians and visuals all mixed right. And like 40 songs squeezed into an hour and a half. His supporters actually right. Consistency matters, the rest is just package. Imagine these rappers is tragic. Sitting at home, having to watch me. They're like, I swear it's black magic. Yeah, black magic. Griot, tradition of the rappers. I study my craft. You man, them are slackers.
Black magic, Creole. Oh yeah, baby.
Swear it's black magic. Yeah, black magic. Griot, tradition of the rappers. I study my craft. You man, them are slackers. Now in the presence of greatness, so you're only trained to rate fakeness. Love that I get is so overwhelming. I don't even see no haters. Yeah, few man I got more status. Which one has more respect? That's what I thought. Akala's the one that they still can't get. Cause I'm like Dennis Brown meets DMX. I'm like Shabba and Brocky and Deck. Running down old school Stratford Rex. I feel sorry for whoever comes next. That's like running off the Usain Bolt. That's like singing after John Holt. That's like trying to floss on the Pope. He's so beyond money, he tries to act broke. I'm like everyone's written at once. So I got the youth's head fucked like skunk. Little bit of reggae mixed with a bit of punk. And a discipline of a Buddhist monk. Like how it feels when you come, she comes at the same time. Now you are one. Oof, you will swear there's a God when you're done. Even if you know you don't believe in one, son.
Man, this guy, like, people don't understand how difficult it is to do what this man's doing. Not only to write it, compose it, but to deliver it like this. I mean, he's not just rapping it either. He's expressing it. It's like you're watching art be performed. It's a performance. I mean, just the way he shifts and he stops in the middle of a bar and makes an expression that matches exactly what he's saying. I mean, this is... You cannot it is very difficult to find somebody. I mean, this guy's sharp, man. Whew. All right, let's go.
At the same time, now you are one. Oof, you will swear there's a God when you're done. Even if you know you don't believe in one. Son, all of my children have left the building. Charlie can't have them back because I've killed them. If I don't
Oh, man, bro. He's bringing Charlie into it. Oh, he's saying his children can't come back because he killed them.
They ain't real, them fate is sealed then. Just don't deliberate over the ill estate soldier, the middleweight roller, didn't we take over, the middleweight roller, the ill estate soldier, deliberate over lines that I rhyme with a force, so hard it separate your mind from your thoughts. Know that I am inclined to divorce you little big mouth from the height of your horse. See, it's a sign of the times that we walk. Those that talk sense get a line in chalk. Those that talk shit get a line of support. Right round the block for the minds that they bought, for the dominant philosophy, the legal arm robbery.
Dude, that's how I feel right now. I'm like, just shaking my head, bro, trying to keep up. Like, damn. Oh, I'm trying to cuss less, man, but it almost calls for it. This is next level, man. This does not. I don't know of many people nowadays that come out that do this kind of a thing. This is a lost art form, man. It's disgusting to see these mumble rappers come in with their chains. They do like 4 or 5 takes to spit like 1 minute of not even bars. Like, come on, man. Here we go.
Talk shit, get a line of support. Right round the block for the minds that they bought, for the dominant philosophy, the legal arm robbery, the global monopoly, this fucking up the only planet that we got. If I have my way, I'll tell the truth, I'll let them rock. But unfortunately, it's not. Fuck off. This is so easy. I love this shit, but I'm almost bored. I could write one of these every month, but to give them a chance, I've only wrote 4 core.
Oh my god, man. Oh, if this is easy for this man, like, I gotta listen to his lectures then. If this is easy for him, I wonder if that's true, man. I wonder if he's just flexing a little bit, but man, if this is easy for the man, then I don't really know what to think. This guy is not human.
Man are not training, they're not ready for the levels of Shaolin. That's almost an hour of bars, my dog, none of which is on my albums. And I got 6, and I write books and plays and scripts. Still find time to go teaching the bits. Who told you that he's not the shit? Well, a bloody liar he is. Oh, what this little idiot try chat to me and you know me can't feel it. Boy, try smile me, your eye them tall, too damn big for your belly. Not on your Nelly, not on your life. Could you find one to touch him on the mic? Yeah, right. Imagine a famous rapper from the States, barring for 10 minutes straight. With the bloody cheek to do it double time every time. How much piss does he take? Knows that he's great, knows that he's fake, knows that he won't have a...
Bro, he's going after the US, but man, when you come in like this, you have that right. You have every right as an American, as someone who's a big fan of American hip hop. You're spitting like this, bro. You got every right to call him out. Call out the US, call out the UK, man. Call out the mainstream nonsense. Let's be real here.
A bar from your mate, knows that you're late. Look at the anticipate every word that I say when I speak. Cause it's the knowledge of Timbuktu mixed with the slang of a London Jew. And the soul of the blues, my youth. Now how can I not go true? Half of a cracker plus half of a coon, half of a kelp plus half a maroon. If I'm feeling anything that's close to half-hearted, you're half more than half doomed. Half of my tune contains more content than every single thing you'd ever do. Guessing is easy, but only a few could spit content and still slew. I'm sure you noticed this.
Bro, I gotta drink some water, man. Like, I'm getting dehydrated. My heart rate's increasing. I feel like I'm getting warmer. I gotta drink some water. Hang on, man. Bro, this is a workout listening to this, man. I don't even need to hit the gym.
True, one of them is not you. You what? You wanna have a Barney with the magic mount, the machine gun armies, with the only one that is channeling Marley. You watch rappers on...
Oh, this is a nasty little beat right here too, man. I just gotta comment on that.
Studying Garvey, left that. We can all see who's the best that you came for Connect 4, I came for a chess match. Not the same league, even the same sport, literally hundreds of stamps in the passport. Not the same league, even the same sport, literally hundreds of stamps in the passport. And I ain't this black women to make my living, so who's more successful than him? Yeah, I got love in my heart.
Oh, I didn't diss black women to make my living, so who's more successful than him? Come on, man. If you gotta degrade people to make your living and make your money, man, it's like I got no respect for those types of people, man. I have no respect for those types of people.
Sport, literally hundreds of stamps in the passport. Not the same league, even the same sport. Literally hundreds of stamps in the passport. And I ain't this black women to make my living. So who's more successful than him? Yeah, I got love in my heart, but it's not all peace and love. Nah, are you kidding? Yes, there were things worth killing and dying for. Ends ain't one of them though. What are you lying for? Now if a man runs in your house, Tom's your mum in the side of a mouth. Who in the right mind wouldn't understand why you ended up taking him out? Yes, love is not soft or sorry. Love is so tough it can make your mum catch your body. Love's the only thing worth killing and dying for. That's what I've learned in my time on this earth. Think that I'm wrong? Go to a lifer's wing. Look the man them in the eyes. Done that many times. Got one too many rhymes. The London in my lines. A dungeon for these guys. Crush them to define 100 at a time. Must have defined the cusp of what is rhyme. Clutching and I climb up the level line. Was always at the top, but now they recognize. Trust you recline when I go double time. The flow is so ridiculous. I do prophesied. Guys are ill-advised to dive into a fight with I, the wicked eye. You will never get a blind. That way caller. 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 Hey! That way caller. Hey! That way caller.
Yeah, man.
Man, I the corner in the building! Oh my God! I ain't fam, I want to wheel up like 30 times! You are disgusting, fam! You should be locked up, fam! You should be locked away! Crimes against the pen, man!
We try. And we ain't even done yet, but yeah, we try.
Said, bro, we're like halfway through, man. Halfway through. Dude, most rappers would have been done after like a minute on a freestyle or whatever, man. Come on. Oh. Here we go.
Animal!
We try, bro.
Every time you come, you blow me away, fam.
I thought
You used to pass yourself every time. You know what? Sometimes people come back and the final booth weren't as good as the first.
You gotta keep raising the levels.
Every final booth you've done has been better, bro.
No, thank you. We're trying.
I don't even know where to put that. Like, where do you put something like that? Like, you got scales, you got levels. Fam, that's somewhere else.
Consistency, bro.
It's over there.
Okay, bro, Akala's like, consistent. Oh, thanks, man. Thanks. Hey, can I get back to rapping now? Can I get back to lecturing these folks? I'm trying to educate folks. But no, man, I like what Charlie's doing, because it's like, man, if I saw this in person too, I'd probably be even more blown away. Just like, oh man.
Fam, that's somewhere else.
Like Charlie doesn't even know what to say. He's like running out of. He's just like, I don't even know what to say to compliment this man. He's like losing his steam. Damn.
See, bro,
it's over there.
We got to respect the craft.
It's not even in the atmosphere, man.
It's a different league. We're trying it. Evidence is evidence. I think there's only been a few platforms that's put us all in the same space as MCs and allowed us to be judged.
Wow.
On our craft and not hype and marketing and what the record label's spending and all that. That's all good. There's nothing wrong with all of that. But it comes down to this, ain't it? Lyrics, flows, rhymes.
That was disgusting, bro.
We try. You know what? I brought something though.
What?
Because I thought, you know what? Even though I knew usually I would end it there, but I thought it's 10-year anniversary, 10 years since the first album, we got all this activity going on. How can we do something on this platform of all platforms to take it to a new space? So I brought you a present, bro. You might have heard me mention it a few times in the rap.
Yep.
I wrote a graphic novel / illustrated poem, collaboration with an artist called Tokyo Ayama and Troy Edwards.
That's for me, yeah?
That's for you, brother.
Did you sign it for me?
You know what, I didn't, but I will do when we come off air.
I love that.
I brought a copy for you. Because I just wanted to give you a copy.
Love that, bro.
It's been very good. But also because this next piece I want to share is from that story. So I've written a story. It's a long-form rap that we've then illustrated and turned into a graphic novel about the rise and fall of human empires. And this particular piece is from a space in the story where the main character, we call the knowledge seeker, is being born and reborn in sites of conflict all throughout history. So let's give them a bit conceptual, a bit different and out the box as well. I'm working with a composer at the moment to turn that into, for want of a better word, a spoken word opera. Shout out to Paul Gladstone Reed. So this is a piece that I wanted to share on this platform of all platforms, just to get us thinking about what the art of rhyming means and what it could be. So,
you ready for it?
I'm ready.
Man, is he releasing new stuff, man? I hope so. I hope so. I mean,
you're an animal, man.
Let's do it.
just like, you're an animal, bro.
And it seems I was there. Where? Everywhere. Every battle ever fought, every stab, every shot. Through the ages of humans, this killing machine. I could feel everything though. It wasn't a dream. I was every soldier that I'd ever fought, with a shield and a sword. All the blood ever drawn from a dagger or a bayonet, an axe that will slay your neck, or automatic gas that clap, only spraying death. I was in a tank that exploded in Iraq, in a drive-by gang war spraying out cars. I was in Nam, dropping napalm, but it burned my skin. I was also Viet Minh. I was an Italian massacring Ethiopians, but the bullets only pierced my flesh cause I was both of them. I could feel every single wound of the flesh, but also the pleasure of causing the death. I was a soldier of the caliphate on a crusade, a killer, using Christ in exactly the same way. I was every woman ever killed in a witch hunt, or every little girl forced to grow with a split soul. Cause men like to snip clits or zip bits closed, so their rape feels nice before they take my life. I was fighting for liberation, a woman and a general, bringing death to cowards that sold my genitals. One moment, I killed to be freed. The next, I was a monarch that killed for my greed. Tutmosis III, Alexander the Fake, Caesar, Napoleon, Francis Drake. The arms of the state, with armies that are great, but I was also the resistance that's hardly ever praised. I was every indigenous person of America.
Man, I think it was, I don't know if it was Napoleon, but history is written by the victors. And that's kind of what he's talking about, where it's like, if you think about it in the history books, well, you're not really going to hear the other sides of the great conquerors. You're only going to hear, they aren't around. The other side of the great conquerors aren't around. They're dead. You know, they went in, they did what they did, and you think they're going to leave their literature around to tell their story of history? So you have to wonder how much of those resistances to empires and armies, you know, their stories are kind of untold. Man, all right, we still got ways to go here.
That died trying to protect their homes from a predator. Then a robe-clad Roman senator, and every noble that showed you the ways of the treacherous. I was in the Belgian Congo hacking off limbs. In Rwanda, a cancer doing the same thing. I was a Japanese general occupying the Philippines. A Filipino child too young to know what it means. I was at Sharpeville, I was just 2. My mother with a bullet in her head, and I knew. Barely out of her womb, I played with her wound. I knew life was a cycle, she'll be back soon. I was a soldier of Ashanti resisting the British, but at the same time still selling humans to the Dutch. If you're honest with yourself and you look back through human history, you'd see that we're totally fucked. Cause I was that little girl in that church in Alabama. Then the Grand Wizard, then Margaret Sanger. Then I was Paul Warfield, Tibbets Jr., feeling just fine in a B-29.
Man, I just got chills, dude. Let's keep going.
I did my job. 100,000 dead. I went home to relax.
What? Oh, man, they blanked out what he said. I wonder what he said, because it was in quotations.
I went home to relax. Then I was every child ever born with deformed limbs, cause there were just pawns on the board to inform kings. I saw sharks following ships, intrigued by the trail that comes overboard. I saw sharks following the ship I was on. I knew then that it couldn't be long. We had tried to get free, but as if that were wrong, we were thrown overboard from the deck of the Zone. So many bodies that the sharks couldn't finish the flesh. It took the waves to administer death. And I joined the rest at the bottom of the sea, the uncounted millions that dream to be free. The next minute I was back on a ship, this time as a soldier of the French. Right off the coast of Haiti, we made a gas chamber for African rebels. I couldn't deal with the stench. Then my head was chopped off by one of Dessalines' henchmen.
Man, I just gotta say, history is violent. We seem to forget in the Western world that World War II was only 80 years ago. I mean, my grandma, she was 87 when she passed. So it's like, man, World War II was not that long ago. And we need to be conscientious of that moving forward, just with these conflicts that have kind of sparked up. And they've been in the works, man. But history is violent. Humans are violent. I mean, I'll let this man talk, because you guys are going to lose brain cells listening to me compared to this guy, so.
He gave the order for killing all Frenchmen. The all I could see was pyramids. Can you see? Designed by man's mind, but built by his greed. The strangest pyramids I ever did see. It's not built by stones, but the bones of families.
Wow. Wow. Oh my gosh. I need everyone in the studio to make some noise for Akala. You are something else,
Yeah.
man. I mean,
Dude, I'm joining that, bro. This is a great man.
I don't know what it is about 2016, but it just feels.
It feels like a hot. Yeah, I can't even lie. I watched some of the other Fire in the Boost they've been lately, and I've been like, whew. Woof. I'll just say it and be honest. Wretches in particular. I love Nasties before that. There's a few that I've loved, but actually, there's a few of the years, there's been a few that I've been like, woof. And then Wretches came out this year, I was like, and I told him, I was like, oh,
Bro.
ooh, that's a level. So,
You know what?
let's keep pushing the boundary, and hopefully everyone who comes on there
I think he
keeps
just done that again. I think the boundary's
elevating
just
the
been
art of
pushed.
rhyming, you know?
Like, that was something else, bro.
Yeah.
Like, that was.
Trying.
I visualized every single last thing you said there.
Yeah.
I hope so.
Every single
Yeah,
last thing
man.
that you said was visual, bro.
I hope so.
Like, you know what? Sometimes.
This man is not. This man's not a rapper, man. This guy's an intellectual. He's a poet. This is. I have to listen to his Oxford lecture, and man. Yeah, I was able to visualize that. You know, it's. And with the strings and the thematic music behind it, it gives it a whole new element too, that it hits you deeper, you know? It's not some upbeat, like, oh, let's spit some bars kind of thing. It's like, oh, let's slow down. Like, let me take you into a world that you're not in right now, but let me put you there so you can kind of understand what this history I'm trying to explain is. And man, I didn't know he did spoken word, but wow. Wow.
I wish there were words to describe people like you, bro. Like, and
Yeah,
that
I feel like poet is not even good enough. I just want to say that, like,
right there for young bucks watching this is why Akala's here 13 years later.
yeah,
And he's still doing what he's doing. He's a successful businessman.
We're trying.
Ownership is key. Everything he has, he owns.
Right.
I salute you, bro. Nothing but
you very
respect.
much,
You
sir.
are an
man,
animal.
yeah, man. Wow, I'm blown away by that. I mean, I was like transported to each of those places in history that he was talking about, and it's like you visualize what he's saying happen, and it's like, wow, man. But yeah, it's. Akala, man, you guys recommend what else to check out by him? I mean, if you want a reaction to the lecture, I can do that. I would feel out of place because I don't have any degrees. I read a little bit. I read articles. I read some books, but I'm not very educated. You know, I have a lot of critical thought, but man, I'm blown away by this. Thank you guys for recommending it. And by far, I'm going to say the best one just because of the second half. In the first half, was competing with the Fire in the Booth Part 1. So, man, splendid. You guys take care. Stay informed. Stay cool.